Jesus was once asked a big question. Teacher, which is the greatest commandment in the law? Matthew 22:36. It was a tough one, with lots of rules to follow. But Jesus' answer was simple and clear. He said, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind." Matthew 22:37. This is the first and greatest commandment. But there's more, Jesus continued, and the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself, Matthew 22:39. Two commands, powerful in their simplicity, form the bedrock of a life filled with purpose and joy. These aren't just rules to follow, they're invitations to a richer, more meaningful life. When we center our lives around loving God and loving others, we open ourselves up to a world of blessings. What does it mean to love God with your whole heart, soul, and mind? It means putting Him first in everything you do. It's about talking to Him in prayer, reading His Word, and looking for His guidance in all things. Think of it like a relationship with a dear friend. You spend time with them, share your thoughts and feelings, and seek their advice. Loving God is similar. It's about nurturing your connection with Him through prayer, worship, and learning more about Him. When we love God with everything we are, our lives take on a new dimension. Our hearts find peace, our minds find clarity, and our souls find their true purpose. Loving your neighbor as yourself is about treating others with the same kindness, respect, and compassion that you desire for yourself. It's about looking beyond differences and seeing the shared humanity in every person you meet. This love goes beyond simple acts of kindness. It means forgiving those who hurt us, extending a helping hand to those in need, and speaking up for those who cannot speak for themselves. When we love our neighbors as ourselves, we create a ripple effect of positivity that spreads throughout our communities and beyond. It's about building bridges, fostering understanding, and creating a world where everyone feels valued and loved. Section 4. Building bridges, building communities. Imagine a community where people genuinely care for one another. A place where differences are celebrated and everyone feels supported and loved. This is the transformative power of living out Jesus' greatest commandment. When we choose love for God and love for our neighbors, we begin to break down walls of prejudice, fear, and indifference. We start to see the world through the lens of compassion, seeking ways to uplift and empower those around us. This love can inspire us to volunteer our time, donate to those less fortunate, and advocate for social justice. It can motivate us to be peacemakers, bridge builders, and beacons of hope in a world that desperately needs it. Section 5. A love that changes everything. Living a life of love, as Jesus taught, is not always easy. It requires sacrifice, forgiveness, and a willingness to step outside of our comfort zones. But the rewards are immeasurable. When we choose love, we open ourselves up to a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. We discover the true meaning of community and experience the transformative power of grace. This is the hope we cling to, that by embracing love as our guiding principle, we can create a brighter future for ourselves, our communities, and the world around us. It's a journey worth taking, one step at a time, one act of love at a time.